Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Celebrity Tarot Tea Time. So, today we are going to be talking about Tristan Thompson and his lying, scummy self. So, if you feel differently about Tristan, this probably is not the video for you because I'm very specific about how I feel about him. I'm not going to pretend like I feel like he's a good guy, you know. He's obviously a player, he's a cheater, and there's a really big scandal surrounding him and Jordan Woods. I'm positive you guys have heard of it. And today I thought we would just take a look at what, if anything, is running through Tristan Thompson's head. Because while Jordan is taking the blunt end of all the hate for this stuff, she's really taking the hits, she's taking the harassment, the being ostracized from the family, losing pretty much everything that she's had. Tristan has been spotted out on multiple occasions with another woman, a model, and he really just seems like he's living his best life. You know, it's only been about 2 weeks since the news broke about his cheating, and since roughly that long since him and Chloe were broken up, and he's already been moving on to other women. So he's obviously not very bothered by the situation. And I just really want to get a sense of what is going through this man's mind? Does he have any sort of remorse for what he's done? I'm just trying to get a sense of who he really is as a person. Not to act like we don't already know, but just really trying to make sure that we connect to his energy and see things from his scummy side of the story. So, if you're interested in something like that, let's take a look. Tristan Thompson. What is going through Tristan Thompson's head? What energies are surrounding Tristan Thompson? Okay. So, this is telling me that Tristan is otherwise pretty much unaffected by his behavior. He doesn't really care, pretty much. So, he's still taking all the opportunities that he has, he's still business-wise, sponsorships, his money and his coin is still unaffected, He's still reaping the benefits of being a basketball player. He still has all these new opportunities for work, for partnerships. He's really just continuing on with his life as if nothing had happened. There's a lot of greed that's coming about. There's a lot of just selfishness about the whole situation, which we obviously can see. But he's really in a place where he's not affected, which is completely sexist and the patriarchy at its best, where a man can turn the lives of two women and an entire family upside down, but still have all his dreams becoming true, still be as unaffected as he is, still making money, still has all of his opportunities, whereas Jordan had hers pretty much stripped away, her name tarnished, and these first 4 cards are telling me that he's pretty unbothered. And this card stands for Chloe. And it tells me that he's really not considering any of her feelings or anything throughout the whole situation. So this card is the mother card. So it represents a mother figure in his life, and it definitely is pointing towards the mother of his child, Chloe. And this shows me that Chloe is really trying to reconcile with him. She's not necessarily trying to forgive him, but she still has feelings, attached to the situation. But Chloe is the one that's reaching out and trying to keep their family together, not him. So it shows me that Chloe is doing all of the legwork to try to clean up the mess that he created. She's the one trying to extend the olive branch. She's the one that's trying really hard to keep her family together. And like I said, he just could not be bothered. These are telling me that he's really self-absorbed at the moment, and probably for his entire life. He's really not looking at what's going on around him. He's not looking at all the damage that he's caused. He's really focused on his own agenda. He's really focused on his own lifestyle, his own wants, and his own needs. And he's not looking at what he has in his life. And he ultimately, I believe, is going to lose it. So as hard as Chloe is working to try to keep her family together, I definitely do not see it working out the way that she wants. And I don't see it working out very well for him in the end. I don't see him having a very close relationship with True. I'm not sure how close he is with his other children. I think he has one other child with a woman. I think his ex-fiance was pregnant with his child when he met Chloe. And that's part of the reason why everybody's like, oh, she brought this energy on herself. And I'm not really going to speak on that, but I do not see him having a very close relationship with any of his kids. He's too busy right now trying to make money and being selfish and working on his own individual dreams and creative endeavors to even worry about any of the mothers of his children. So right now, this is telling me that what he thinks is in a very good place. He feels like he has an abundance of things. He's rich, he's famous, he has everything going for him. But very soon I see him being knocked off his high horse. One of these days he's going to piss off the wrong person, and it's going to potentially end his career, and he's going to lose a lot. So everything that he's out gallivanting and getting right now, enjoying, his money, his fame, his women, this card tells me that very soon there's a potential for all of that to be gone. So I'm not really surprised by how this reading turned out. Like I said, I've always gotten a really bad vibe from Tristan ever since, his first cheating scandal. He wasn't really on my radar before then, but it was just obvious to me that he was a narcissistic man who thought that he could have anything that he wanted. So, not surprised at how this turned out. Let me know in the comments if you guys are surprised, if any part of the reading kind of jumped out to you and you're like, wow, I didn't really think of that part. And make sure you like this video and subscribe for more Celebrity Tarot Tea Time.